Hey guys, welcome back to my playthrough of Super Mario Transcending the Rainbow. And in this episode, we're going to head over to course 4 because we have an ice level. Which usually, I feel like ice levels for some reason is that one theme of level I'm not a big fan of. But maybe this game could sway my opinion a little over to the other side. I'm not gonna. I will rate every level individually, so it's not like I will have some kind of prejudice against ice levels. And I love how I just, even now, even though I've done this path a couple times, I still keep dying in the overworld. It's just a hard jump. Like, I might need to find a better way to do it, because I think it shouldn't be this hard. Like, because I must have died to that jump like 5 times LP already. And there's still plenty more opportunities for me to die to it. Because the way this overworld's designed, it's like basically like all the levels are like lined up in a row. So if I start from the beginning every time, I basically have to like do them all. Which I don't know. Oh, dude, come on. It's getting comically bad, like at this point. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Like, all right. Note to self: maybe before the next episode, I actually just practice the freaking overworld because I do better in the levels than the overworld. That just shows you like what you practice in this game. It like matters a lot because I don't practice any overworld stuff. I just literally leave that for last, and then when I actually get to that, I'm like, oh shit, what am I doing? I gotta lock in here. It's getting a little embarrassing. You know what though? People like fail, so if anything, the overworld is providing big on the fails, isn't it? All right, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do one kick here. Yeah, okay, that was actually barely made it, but it's good enough. All right, let's see here. All right, come on. Nice. So come over here. I mean, in fairness, like that is very difficult for an overworld section. Like usually in overworlds, you just basically run this way, do a couple wall kicks, boom, course entrance. So we shoot up here. So this overworld's got some serious verticality to it. I think course 4 might actually be the highest point. I think. I actually didn't remember for a sec what I do. I think you come up here. Oh, I'm being stupid. That's for the wing cap. The level entrance is just right here. In that case, I guess Bowser 1 is probably the highest point, because Bowser 1's that little greenhouse. Yeah, I should mention earlier on, I just kind of ran through the overworld off camera and just figured out what levels where. So that greenhouse is Bowser 1. And then course 5, you actually grab that wing cap and like fly downwards. So this first star shouldn't be too bad. It's got a couple of difficult parts, but nothing terrible. And I think I feel like there's kind of a red. If I remember correctly, there's like a red pretty deep in this path, so I would hope I don't struggle with this too much, because I'm gonna have to do it for a red, I think. So yeah, one little thing, like one little Kaizo tip. If you like see a red deep down a path, then you have to get like extra good at that path. Because normally like you want to get consistent in everything, obviously, but when you see a red down that path, that's like Kaizo. That's like a sign for Kaizo players, like you gotta lock in, because you're gonna have to do those jumps like pretty consistently, because for red coins, you have to do that path plus a lot more, so you have to have it down. Is basically the short version of it. So here we do a little chainer. Come over here. By the way, that red in the lava is the one I said in a row. It's like a red, it's close. This part's a little scary. Burn on these pillars. Then we have to land on this thing. Oh! Ah, I didn't get it. Even with pause buffering, I fucked it up. That's like the last jump, though. Basically, the star is right after that. So, all good, though. So that jump I just died to is not in reds, I'm pretty sure, because I don't think there's a red that deep in. I don't know, but I don't think so. So dying to that's a little bit more. Okay. All right. And yeah, I kind of opted to kill this sniper. I don't like, because like I have a setup. I want to like set up my my angle for this jump, and if I have a snuffage taking an aim at me, it's gonna get really annoying. So I figured he could die. Moral of this LP: kill enemies when you get a chance, and I did that totally wrong. Nice. All right, let's lock in here. Let's get serious. This actually. Oh, by the way, so I practiced. This is probably the easiest star. I practiced 3 stars, and one of them is actually the speed star. And I'm happy to say, I think this speed star might be the easiest of the 4 I've done, because I literally got it probably like. I actually got it already. I got it in practice. Like, it probably took like, if I had to guess, like I'm just making this number up, like let's say like 12 tries. Like, so maybe Let's Play Curse will happen. Now I'll struggle with it, but I can confirm it's not that bad. It's definitely the easiest one. All the other ones took way more tries. There was really only like one hard part, you know. That's how you do it. There we go. I totally effed up like my directions or whatever. Okay. I like these wall kicks, by the way. You can tell it's a good wall kick section when like the spacing of the jumps feels satisfying, you know? That's kind of how I think of it anyway. Alright, let's see this in action here. Very nice. Alright, let's try this again. So yeah, I think I will have to come here at least to get that red coin, so. The only case in which I wouldn't would be if there's like axe specific stuff, which means like when I get to reds, maybe there's like a specific warp and it like comes in for that, like when I select that star basically. But I don't think so. So probably have to do some of those jumps. That's okay because they're pretty consistent. All right, let's try this again. There we go. That should be good. Yeah, that's like the last hard jump really. All you gotta do is come up here, and boom, star 1 down. Good stuff. At first, I didn't really like this course that much when I was going through it in practice, but it's kind of grown on me, you know. At first, I found it kind of a little, like the gameplay felt a little off. Not like, most things weren't aligned, but it's starting to grow on me, you know. And I've only done, like I said, I've only practiced 3 of the stars as usual, so it could. The other half of the stars could be like amazing, you know, you never know. Alright, so this path is pretty difficult. So this jump here is definitely the most difficult jump I've seen in the level, obviously not counting the speed star. I kind of set it up where I'm right at the corner and I'm like lining up with the exclamation mark. And then you have to do like a pretty precise. I just nailed it there. But that's like pretty precise because getting a rollout on the switch is not easy. And you also have to have like pretty good like just like momentum to have enough like speed for everything. So that was a bit tricky in practice. I actually nailed it though. Alright, let's see here. So this part I'm gonna try not to burn. Nice. I can afford to take like 1 extra burn here. I'm gonna try to do a burnless just to like, you know, obviously you want to have all the health you can. Because I take 1 burn here. So I only had like 1 other burn I can use. So you only get 2 burns if you have no metal cap. Alright, come here. Ooh, that was a little sketch. That Alright. Those wall kicks were a little sketch. So now we come down here. This is actually the last jump. No, this is like the last jump. I'm at like last section. So from here, I kind of line myself up and do jump kicks. Boom. That might have been a first try. That's one of the harder stars that first try, definitely. I think course 3 red still takes the cake though. Summoning the Frigid Falls. Nice. Oh, you son bastard. I went full health, so I'm grabbing some. I gotta tell you, Searim really loves like putting an enemy right as you enter a course, doesn't he? So now it is time for a Speed Star. And the level entrance is actually a little tricky for the Speed Star, so I really want to make sure I don't load a save state, because I don't want to redo it. Cause it's like a little tricky. It's not that tricky, but... Because you come up here... I'm going to get on this slope, which is actually really steep. So you saw I had to like turn around really fast on that slope, and that's because I knew like I didn't have a lot of time to like be in my stomach. Alright, so this Speed Star, knock on wood. I swear, I did this, I was doing it like in quote-unquote practice. And I swear I got it after probably like 12-ish attempts. I didn't find it that bad. We'll see. Oh, what was that, dude? Why was I getting so high? Alright, let's try this again. I know I can get this one. I like this one, by the way. I know I kind of was talking about how I didn't really like the last one. This one's cool. Oh, let's go. See, that's definitely the easiest Speed Star. Compare that to all the other ones, like how many less attempts that took. That was clean though. I gotta say though, those wall kicks I did, that was hella satisfying. Like that felt cool, dude. All those like firsties at the end. But yeah, yeah. I guess the only thing is like it was actually like too easy. I think even like the course 1 Speed Star, I think it's a lot harder than that. So anyway, I'm gonna go back in and practice. All right, I'm back with 3 more normal stars, stars 3, 4, and 5, and I'm actually gonna take out 5 first, because 1 is just the one I practiced most recently, aka 5 minutes ago, and it's the only one of the 3 stars like I'm not really feeling it. So I'm just gonna get it done first, get it over with, because I really like the other 2 stars. So figured that kind of just made sense, you know. But I gotta say, I definitely think this is the hardest level so far. The reason why I say that is, it's like every star path I've done, I've seen a red pretty late into the path. So I think yeah, I think this is definitely the hardest level I've done so far. But it's like it's fun, you know. All right, let's try to lock in there. Just had an unfortunate death to the switch section. That's like very likely to happen though. That death I just had, where I just like misjudged the a double jump, because you have to get a really precise jump. It's very hard. All right, let's try that again. That looks good. Nice. 1, 2. So yeah, maybe I'll re-examine some of the jumps on this path when I do get to reds. Because, I don't know, some of them just didn't seem that consistent, honestly. Alright, let's see here. This jump's fine, though. No! Oh, I almost saved it. Maybe I could play that jump a lot safer. Maybe I will. I could play that a lot safer. That jump shouldn't be an issue, but... Next time I get there, I might go super bitch mode. I'll show you what that looks like in a little bit. I think you guys might be a little disappointed with me for how much bitch mode I go into. Oh, early A press. Yeah, that like even throughout all the star paths, that switch jump could still be the hardest jump. She's like really precise. Alright, let's try this again. I'm batting like 50-50 average right now, so it's alright. I like to do a little better though. Okay. Yeah, 50-50. 1, 2. Honestly though, yeah, it is a really tough jump. Like, I think if I ran into that jump like earlier in my quote unquote Mario 64 career, which by the way, I always felt like really ridiculous saying that phrase Mario 64 career, but I guess it kind of makes sense in some context, you know. All right, ready? Watch this super bitch mode here. Turning around, doing like each slope individually. All right. This part is a little tricky. So I turn, backpedal to like, oh yeah. All right, here we go. Whoa, whoa, that angle is not good. I'm gonna say this might be good. This is like one of the hardest jumps this pet. And I just didn't get a triple jump, dude. That's nice. Come on, dude. Yeah, it's like really awkward, but I just copied what Morningstorm did because I honestly did not. When I first got to that jump, I didn't even know how to do it. But you like triple jump, and then you just like run. You like maintain your run through the next slope, and then jump dive. All right. Ooh, that's on the edge of glory right there. All right. I feel like Star 5 should not be the hardest. Maybe it actually is, just because I'm bad at these jumps. Like Star 4 is way longer, and I feel like it's the hardest. And I'm just not. I don't know. I'm just not good at these jumps. All right. I'm gonna go bitch mode again. Cause like, what you would normally do if you weren't in bitch mode is probably just like run through all these like triangles and just do it in one shot. But feeling like a bitch today. Whoa, whoa, calm down, calm down, calm down. Okay, my angle there was getting kind of fucked. All right, let's try this again. Let's get a triple, please. Dude, really? Twice in a row, no triple jump there. Really? Wow. That is fucking frustrating, dude. Are you kidding me? I kind of looked at that jump for a little while too, so that's disappointing, you know. Come on, man. I mean, I don't like that jump, but I should still be doing better. Just like not liking a jump isn't really an excuse to like be bad on it, you know. You know what? I've been getting through this game like pretty easily without any struggles. Course 4, I might finally be here. All right, that's not bitch mode. I mean, it's still like semi bitch mode, I would say, because you could do it even more aggressively than that. That's like a little more respectable. All right, man. I would love to get a triple jump off, you know, at some point in my career. There we go. How hard was that? Let's say I actually got a triple jump. We got it. All right. Now I'm on the final section, which is also kind of annoying, to be honest. I wasn't a fan of this either. But the other stars I like a lot more. So I went for this one first. Okay. Actually, let's go on this side. I like this side more. Alright. Please strat work. No! Oh! I took too long. Shit. I have a strat there and it didn't work. Dude, seriously? I'm getting owned on the star. If this goes too badly, I might start doing cuts for the first time. I haven't had to do cuts yet. Cause I'm not going to show every attempt. Eventually it'll get boring. We'll see. Depends how badly the store goes. At least I'm decent at that. I'll take that, you know. Alright, let's see here. Alright, I think I get how to do it actually reliably, like not bitch mode. Just semi bitch mode as I said before. Alright, man. Let's keep up that thing where like I get to triple jump every once in a while. Dude! I know what I did wrong there. I actually know. Like yeah, sometimes you like feel. Sometimes you actually feel like the incorrect input, like as you do it, and you're just like, shit. I'm not supposed to like. If I hold left at that certain point that I did, I'm gonna turn on the slope, and that's not what I want to happen. So I actually like felt the mistake. I'm just like, I know it. Fuck off. Just fuck. It's really annoying to roll out on a Switch, by the way. It's like really. It's not just me being mad. It actually is pretty challenging. Because, I don't know, it's like. The input's like a lot later than you would think. It's very weird. I don't know. It's uncomfortable. And trust me, the input is like a lot later than you would think. I don't know why, but it just is. You almost have to approach that input as like, imagine you're like drunk and you're like, your reaction time is a little lower. Just imagine that. Like try to imagine yourself on like a drunk's like reaction time, or like I don't know. Can't think of any more analogies, but like, or like a grandma. I don't know. Actually, grandma's probably even slower. So not grandma reaction time, because you know you still have to somehow you still have to react in the same like time zone. I don't know. Wow, that was tight. All right, let's try this again. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. I just gotta remember that's how you do it. Exactly right. Alright, attempt 2 of this shit. Good. Oh wait, this one's easy. This one's just like that. Alright. Attempt 2. Come on. Need a little more sauce. Okay. Okay, I got it. Alright, last jump. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay, that took like 10 minutes. Not terrible, but a little rough. A feverish dream. Yeah, I certainly did feel like a fever dream, some of my performances. Alright, the other 2 stars should not be as bad. Even though they're theoretically longer, and like maybe some people find them harder, I'm just not good at that path I did. Fortunately. Did not excel. So, yeah, I guess, I didn't really realize it, but I guess a lot of the, these stars are kind of off the same path where I have to like, do this. That's terrible, yeah. I don't even want to talk about the performance I just did. Let's just move on. Yeah, how you guys doing? Because that was like the worst, double jump setup I've ever seen. Alright. I said this level was growing on me before. I feel like now I guess it's shrinking on me. It's doing the opposite of growing on me. Whoa. I don't think that's something people say. Something's shrinking on me. I'm gonna start with that new saying. Oh, nice burn, bro. It's cool. So yeah, for both stars 3 and 4, come down this way. And we have to do a bit of an awkward jump there to get down. Nice. I figured I'd grab that coin to get some full health, you know? Yeah, so we kind of have to come by the cliffside here. And this sort of reminds me of that part in Mario 64, Cool Cool Mountain, where like you're kind of like lower. And you're like hugging a wall. Kind of like that. So this wall kick section's in both stars. It was a little weird, but I found a certain camera thing I like. So I go boom, boom, boom. And then the rest is kind of easy. So I guess the only scary part is like there's one part where like you like there's one part you have to like do 2 wall kicks in pretty quick succession. So that's like the part you really have to be like concerned about. Now we got some jumps on the cliffside here. So star 3 is this way. Star 4 is actually kept going down the cliffside path. So this is star 3. And it's actually it's got a good amount of its own jumps. So we actually have a decent amount left. It's nothing terrible though, it's just like endurance. So then this jump I'm gonna go on the edge. Alright, this jump's a little scary. I'm getting lag. Bro. Nice. Yeah, I had to do like a triple jump where I build my own momentum up, which is I'm not very good at those jumps, so they're a little stressful for me. Like I'm getting lag. I don't know. Is that just me? Thought I fixed the lag. Imagine how much lag I'd be getting if I didn't fix the lag. If I'm getting lag now, because trust me, the lag is like was way worse before. All right, I'm coming upon the last jump here. Let's lock in. All right, just hold left. Should have that down. So at least that star went well, unlike star 5. Nice. And then I had to like reorient myself. I was so like confused after that whole like camera change. Good shit. Colorful floating ruins. Alright, one more star, we got star 4. This is the longest one and probably the hardest star, but then again, I was so terrible at star 5 that that's probably gonna be the hardest for me. So we have to a lot of that path we have to do the same path, but it's gonna branch off at the end. Let's see here. So I gotta line up this good old jump, and I feel so close with after all these tender years. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right. Let's get this jump right, because I would prefer to have a little more health, you know. Or not. Let's just fuck it up. Sure. I mean, that's an alternative to, you know, having health, you know, fucking up and burning. And get 1 coin there. That's great. I mean, it's fine. Dude. Huh? I don't know what just happened. That never happened in practice. And I actually looked at that a lot because I was worried about that. I don't know what I hit. So I'm not really certain about that one. What might have happened, I actually do have an idea. I feel like I was a little to the right of where I normally stand. So maybe like other shit. I hit other shit. Next time I'll try to be more to the left. Otherwise, other than that, I have no idea actually. Alright, dude, maybe let's try to get this jump. That'd be cool. Oh, barely. I'll take it. Hey, look at that. Full health. And I'm dead. Wow. Alright. Maybe getting those coins isn't worth it. I don't even know why I'm stressing over health that much, because I don't even think health's an issue. It's like I'm taking like a lot of burns or something. Alright, I definitely should not stick my neck out to get those coins, you know. That should have been obvious, but I guess not. Ooh, I'm on the edge of there. 1, 2. I might, this is going a little longer, so I might do reds in the next episode. I knew I wouldn't be able to keep up a level per episode forever. This might be the end, unfortunately. Alright, let's try. So I don't know what happened last time. I'm not gonna sweat over it. I think I was more to the left. I did something like this. It's also just not that hard of a jump, so you don't have to be really close to the ceiling. Yeah, it's just not that tight of a jump, so there's really no reason to fuck it up because you're trying to keep it really tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I first entered this cave, I kind of flipped my camera because the wall's not that visible, but then it becomes more visible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. All right. So we're getting near where the branch off was. So this is the star 4 path over here. There's a good setup you can do. Just like that. Set that up. Now we're coming over here to this pink area. And these pink walls are the weird angle walls, by the way. But that won't really come into play for a little while. Alright, let's see. Alright, so just make sure I'm lining this up right. So these wall kicks are a little weird, but nothing I can't handle, you know. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Obviously, it's a little uncomfortable to do front cam wall kicks, but those aren't that bad. 2. So here we have there's a big section on these angle wall kicks where you can wall kick at any angle. Bam, bam, bam. Ah, I kind of fucked that up pretty badly. That was not good. Yeah. I was straining way too much. I kind of fucked that up. That's that wall kick section. That's actually the last wall kick section, but it is a pretty long one. So it goes on for a while. That's the last section. As you can see, a long star though. Ah, kind of delayed that input. Yeah, hard level, honestly. I think I will save reds for next episode. Just to I think if I did reds this episode, it could be a really long episode. I might already have to do some cuts. Alright, 1, 2. I do think this course is more accurate, a more accurate reflection of how difficult this game will be, you know? I feel like this game's been taking it easy on me. Course 2, for example, is kind of a joke. The course was real easy. Alright, let's try this again. And remember, you don't have to go like that. You don't have to be that precise. I guess I'm just practicing getting that red for when I have to get it. I don't know why I got that. I was at fault. Oh, Mario. Okay. You know, when it comes to beating that fire spewer, you actually don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally. So the cycle's fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little sus, but we got it. Alright, let's try this. Oh, that looked like I was on the edge to me. Alright. Let's do 1 D-pad tap. Dude, reds is going to be stressful. I think I have to come back all the way down this path. Although I'm pretty sure I don't have to do the wall kick section I actually died on, but I have to like get up to that part, and then I probably do something different. That's still like, still pretty hard. I didn't really like that side somersault, so let me do that. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, I like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16. Oh, wow. That was one hell of a strain there. I don't know if you guys like could see how much I was straining, but I certainly felt it. All right, let's try this again. I got too much in my own head last time, you know. It's never good. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, okay. Last part. Nice and light here. Nice. Clean, clean, clean. Pink Crystal Mountain. Should be called Pink Crystal Math Mountain. That'd be kind of good. Alright, well that is all normal stars. This fucking snowman, I'm killing him. I'm gonna end this episode with murdering a snowman because he is starting to piss me off. That's all the normal stars in this course, and yeah, unfortunately, this is the first setting a precedent. First time that I did not get all the did not beat a whole course in one episode. We just got reds left, but you know what? On the bright side, that means next episode we're gonna have 1 star to tackle, and that is our red coins. Conquer the cold. So next time you have that to look forward to. So yeah. So thanks everybody for watching, and take care. Bye.